out of bounds, just missed getting it.
And I thought it might have been a foul there on Simmons, but no call, but Bridgeport ends up with the ball anyway.
Yeah, I think he was fortunate he didn't get called. Bridgeport 6:42 to go, leading by 3 now, and the Knights have given up that lead. And now they're down by 3. Let's see if they can recover. Here's Tull getting back, knocking away that long pass. And down court, Singleton. Singleton to Alicott, trying to hit the 3. It hit off the rim, no good. Rebound saved inbounds by Boykin. Queen still after it. Singleton grabs it, gives it to Alicott for 2. Well, you can't get the 3, get the 2, and that's what Khalif did on the other end off that loose ball. 64-63. Bridgeport dumps it on to Stennis. Stennis makes the pass and low. Blocked by McDonald. Taken back by Stennis. Tries to lay it in. It circled the rim, but a foul. The block was made on Phillips by McDonald coming from his blind side, and then Stennis was in there to save the play. This slowly has become the Teairez Stennis show here.
He's in every play, you know. Again, right there, he comes up with the rebound, draws the foul.
So Teairez Stennis goes back to the line, 64-63. And the first one is good, as he is showing us a money ball at the free throw line, too. Have to applaud fine performances, and he's putting on one here.
Yeah, he's putting on a show tonight.
Second is good. 66-63. Again, a 3-point Bridgeport lead. Queens with the ball. 5:55 to go from the home of the Queens Knights. Here's Alicott over to McDonald. McDonald deep in the left corner. McDonald drives across the lane, brings Stennis with him, brings another Bridgeport player with him, and bowls into the second player and commits an offensive foul. Down to the court where Steve Martin helping out. So they had that left of the lane blocked off on McDonald, and it's a 3-point game. And here's Stennis getting that inbound, and they want to whip it right back up court if they can. And the Knights were able to knock it away, fortunately. You know, many times tonight you'll get caught in a position of, worrying about what you did down here in the offensive end, and Bridgeport will turn it right back on you.
But it was a good hustle by Alicott to get back on defense, knock that ball away. Looked like Bridgeport had the numbers again on the transition.
They like to run, though. Here's Martin to throw it in from underneath. They come outside. They do it well, too. I mean, they run well. Stennis head of the key. Stennis passes along the baseline. Driving and leaving it short is Lee Frazier. Foul is going to be whistled. And the Knights are not happy with that call on the bench nor on the floor. That's the second foul on Simmons, trying to get a hand or body in on the play, and we'll watch Lee Frazier with a couple of very big free throws here. The Knights have 10 team fouls. It's a 3-point game. First one is no good.
Frazier came into this contest averaging 7.8 points per game, and he's a 50% free throw shooter.
So he has to make this one
right.
to keep his mark true.
All right. So by that logic, this one's guaranteed.
Let's watch. Hey, the logic is there. 67-63. The Purple Knights of Bridgeport by 4. We'll have a timeout. Well, this has turned into a real fun ECC game. If you love to watch competitive games, it's a 4-point lead, though, for Bridgeport if you're a Queens fan right now.
Yeah, but it has been an exciting game. It's been very physical on both sides. Right now, it looks like Bridgeport is the more athletic team, and they're showing it in the transition game, taking advantage of fast break points and strong defense.
We must remind you this is Division II basketball. At times you may look at it and say, is that a lower Division I? What is it? It is Division II in the metropolitan area and the surrounding area. And also we might add, if you're not aware of it, that at one time the East Coast Conference was named the NYCAC, New York Collegiate Athletic Conference.
Back in my day there.
Back in your day.
Yes.
Back in the old
yes.
days. And they've had a number of teams leave this conference, a few teams anyway. I shouldn't say a number of teams, but they've had teams trade places at times. St. Rose was the first loss that, they were a top-notch team in this conference. They also lost last year. New Haven transferred out for this season. So, and Adelphi will be gone eventually.
But Post is relatively new to the conference, at least in some sports.
Post is relatively new, and they've done a fine job, too. And there'll be other teams that will rise to the top of the ECC or the NYCAC as these other teams move on somewhere. And that has happened. St. Rose's spot was taken by Adelphi as the kingpin of the NYCAC. And then for a couple of years, Queens kind of split the pie with them, so to speak.
Yeah.
As they won it a couple of years.
It'll be interesting to see if any other teams join the ECC with a couple teams now leaving.
It'll be interesting, is right. But the level of play continues to be excellent. And here's Alicott backing it out with 9:18 to go. Off the timeout. Alicott in the corner to Lance. Fires, hits, three-pointer lands. Three-pointer lands. He's got 10. It's a one-point game. Alicott steals on the midcourt pressure. And the Knights are going to have the lead on a high percentage shot by Singleton.
And what a sequence by Alicott. First setting up the three-pointer on the pass and then getting the steal and setting up the dunk.
68-67. Land strips it away from Frazier. And like a storm, the Knights have stormed back. 68-67. Here's Alicott backing it out, trying to play it cautiously here and look for something good. He's on the court right now with Singleton, Simmons, Eugene, and Lands. Handing is Eugene off to Singleton. Got it, and a foul! And a foul. He'll end up at the line. The Knights go up by 3.
This game turned pretty quickly. I mean,
it certainly
a few minutes
did.
ago, it looked like Bridgeport was in control, and just like that, it's 70-67 in the favor of Queens, and they're going to the line to try and make it a 4-point game.
It turned in a flash, as they say. I'm not kidding. Here is Martin Singleton at the free throw line. He is a strong player. Free throw, in and out, would not hang in. And last touched by Simmons underneath, so it'll go over to the Purple Knights. Closing in on the 20 mark is Singleton. The Knights are up by 3 here at home. Joe Massey, John Sorense, 4:13 to go. You have some nails left? Outside is Boykin. Boykin, three-point arc, shoots, hits, and a foul. He hit and a foul. That's how you eliminate a three-point lead and try to go ahead. David Boykin with 8 points. Go ahead, John.
I was going to say that was an impressive job. Eugene is complaining about the call, but I can see from my angle he definitely got a hand on him.
Picked up his 4th foul. That was a three-pointer for Boykin. Now he's at the line trying to give the lead right back to Bridgeport. And this has had a few twists and turns and sideways ventures. And his free throw is no good.
And it's been a very entertaining second half.
It certainly has. Rebound to the Knights. 70-70, 3:53 to go. You can't get any more even. Here's Alicott between the circles. Coming left side of the three-point arc. Lost the dribble. Now there is a pile-up that we'll see, I'm sure, tomorrow in one of the championship games in the NFL. And the ball will be given over to Bridgeport. Anyway, after that fumble right there. 3:41 to go. Well, tomorrow I think provides us with pretty good championship matchups, by the way.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, very exciting. Coming to the front court now is Jermaine Washington. 3:33 to go. Want to be cautious here if you're Bridgeport. They turned over the ball a few times in this span also. Here's Washington looking, turning. They twisted down low to Stennis. Backs in, throws it out, back to Stennis. Stennis turnaround, no good. He got hit on the play by Eugene. That'll be it for Eugene, too, if it is his foul. And I don't think it could be anybody else's, but let's see.